Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your no repeat full body kettlebell core workout. This workout is a no repeat workout where we are going to work your entire body for strength and cardio with a special focus on your core. As usual, I will give you lots of different options, so work to your level and listen to your body. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just getting moving. You can go ahead and march, and let's roll those shoulders to the back and take them to the front. Breathing into that. You can take one at a time. Of course, we're gonna keep the warm-up shorter, so if you need more of a warm-up, please get it on your own. We're gonna stick to just a few minutes of some mobility moves to get everything working in the movements and movement patterns that we're gonna be working with today. Open up that chest, getting the blood flowing, getting everything ready to go. We're gonna step out to the side, here to here, leaning into it, opening up the hips as we open up those arms, and then let's hold it here stationary. You're gonna shift and reach, just like this, going down as low as is good for you, but remember we wanna open up the hips, just side to side, right through there. Walk those feet in. We're gonna take it to a squat, little hip roll, squat, little hip roll. If that balance is too much for you, keep it on the ground. That works too. We are gonna be getting full body today using our kettlebell, but with an extra focus on the core. I just want you to take it to a hinge and a reach. Hinge is just that deadlift motion, right? Through here, here. If you can reach it down, reach it up. You can keep it right there or inch warm it out all the way out onto the mat. Feeling that strong stretch through the back, all the way up. Reach it out and walk it back. Let's get one more right through here. Take it here. Feeling everything in, if that is okay for you. Otherwise, you can be on those knees. Let's press up to that down dog. Back to center. Down dog. Really lift in those heels. You can do a little pedal at the top and then walk it all the way back. We're right here. We're gonna reach it back and tap. Reach those hands to the ceiling. Open up the hips as you go. Whatever is good for you in terms of that balance. Let's hold it here. If you are able, let's drop that knee down, drop that hand down, walk that front foot over. If you need to, stay up top, drop the knee. So full body kettlebell, no repeats. Once we're done with it, we're done with it. Reach through. Almost everything we do today is going to be right side and then left side. So that will be, go ahead and bring it up. Let's do the same thing, other side, take it back. If you're able, drop it down, walk that foot away, reach it up, drop the knee. So if you are able, you can reach through, get the little twist. Last one, and step it in, round it up right through here, tap and reach across. All right, so everything is a 40-second interval with the exception of our swings. We will get through some movements, specifically adding into some compound movements where we get upper and lower or upper and core working together. Core is gonna be working on every movement that we do. Then we will have a little mobility work without, bring those hamstrings up, have a little mobility work without the weight. Then we will take it down for some core and get some swings. So we got some longer circuits, but don't worry, you get breaks in between. I will talk you through it. Again, it'll be right side, left side. So once you do one, then you'll do the other, and then you're done with it. No repeat. As you know, no repeat workouts tend to go quicker. Right here, breathing into it. Just like that. We are stretching all the way through. Let's get a couple more. Yes. All right, so we are going to go ahead and grab our heavy kettlebell. So we're gonna start. You go ahead and shake everything out. Grab a kettlebell, medium to heavy kettlebell. We're gonna start with a farmer's march or a suitcase march. Suitcase is more one hand, farmer is sometimes two, but it doesn't matter. We're doing a march. Watch me, you've got the kettlebell on one side. I want you just to lift those knees. You'll notice if you're able to get those knees high, especially, you're gonna feel that core kicking in. So I want you to really ground that stationary foot and really bring that knee up. I'm gonna give you some options as we go to increase the intensity. Looks simple, but use that time to really engage that core. Big inhale, big exhale and lift, making sure you're breathing. Kettlebell on one side, march it, here we go. So, knees are coming up as high as you can. You're engaging with that deep core. You've got that strong foundation. So we're not going through a full TA breath every time, but we are lifting in that pelvic floor, pulling everything in, posture. Keep it going, we're about halfway. If you want another option, you can rack it right here. And then if you still want to make it even tougher, take it right here. It's up to you. Any of those options will do, racked, raised, or down by your side for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Same thing, other side. So again, looks simple, still a little bit of a warm up. We're using this as a way to really connect with that core. So big inhale to expand, 360 degrees. Exhale to lift up on that pelvic floor. Tilt that pelvis in without sucking in, and let's march it. Here we go. And breathe. So you're not holding your breath, you're not sucking in, you're not going forward or back, but you're getting that nice, strong, stable base. So strong foundation as we lift. Knees to the chest. Should feel a little more challenging than you thought it would be watching, right? If you want, you can rack it and keep that hand out if you want. And breathe. And then if you still want that challenge, take it up. That shoulder's a little tougher for me, so I'm gonna keep it racked. You can keep it down, racked or raised. In 3, in 2, in 1, and relax. Yes, team. All right, so catch your breath. You can go with something a little lighter if you want, or I'm gonna give you some options. So we're gonna do squat rotational press. So again, I'm racked, and I'm pressing all to one side. If you have a heavier kettlebell, we're still all gonna go to one side, but you can take it between two hands. Let's get it done, 40 seconds, here we go. Squat and press. So I'm racking, press and turn. As I turn, watch, knees and hips, core engaged, and we've got that oblique. Then you get down, back low, and pivot. Again, if that kettlebell is too heavy for one hand, you might have super heavy kettlebells because a lot of what we do is between two hands. You just keep it between two. That works too. We're gonna get that heart rate up and up. Keep it going. 10 seconds. All to one side, but kettlebell can be between one hand or two. And breathe. Give your hands a little break. So because we're gonna blow right through this, when you need breaks from holding the kettlebell, put them down in between. Know that you have around 20 seconds. Same thing from here, racking it. If you've got one, sit low, turn and press. Hips, core engaged, everything lifted. In 3, 2, 1. Take it here, and up, here, and up. Breathe, press, take it down, and up. Again, really thinking about lifting, especially as you press, pulling everything in. Not here, but here. Two hands works too. Get low, get high and turn. Elbows in. So we got a lot of things working. Shoulders, of course, but arms and chest, and back. Yes, you can. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, relax. Good, good. Moving on. We're into a deadlift and a row. Again, compound movements like that get your heart rate up. We're gonna take it kickstand. I'm gonna give you an option as we go. So kickstand, train tracks, up on that back toe as a kickstand, hinge, row, join me, here we go. You're hinging in the kickstand deadlift, row at the bottom, push it all the way up. Hinge at the hips, pull that row up, squeeze, push up through the front heel. I sometimes have this hand out. That's the theme, right? That keeps my back flat. If that is feeling good for you, take it one-legged deadlift. You may have something super heavy, but that's where you're gonna feel that core. Either way, you're gonna feel your core. So keep the kickstand if that's better for you. Woo, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes, set it down. Stretch. I know, right? Whoo. Let's go same thing, other side. So kickstand nice and wide, hinge, row, push up out of that front heel. Lots of glutes and hamstrings. Start with the kickstand, take it to one leg, zip up that core. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. And up, down. And up. Yes, you can. If that is good for you, try that one leg. I know, it's lots of balance. I'm feeling it too. You may even want that wall close by. Here, squeeze, drive it up. Think about that core lifting, everything pulling in to keep you stable. Last one. Yes. And relax, stretch it back right here. How about we give our weights a little break, our hands a little break. Let's take it to a little cardio mobility. No weights, we're gonna go side lunge, halo. So without the weight, around your head to get that stretch. Side lunge, halo, join me here. Cardio mobility. It's where we stretch things out, open up the hips. We get that lateral movement into that side lunge, right? Breathe. If you want a little more, you can add that little shuffle. It's whatever you need. If you need more of the mobility, more of the active recovery, keep it lower impact. If you want more of the cardio, you shuffle in and out of it. Around, twist, around. 10 seconds. And then we're gonna take it for a little isolated core, right? Breathe, last one. Yes. All right, let's take it down. Whew. We're gonna have your kettlebell in the center. Seated position. Here's what we got, team. If you're modifying, I want you to sit up nice and tall, pull that core in, and you're just gonna walk those feet over here to here. So you're not leaning back too far. Otherwise, we're here, watch me. Up and over, up and over. Join me, 40 seconds. So several options. You can have those feet bent. You can lean back a little more if that's good for you. You can take those hands out of it, so take the balance. You can straighten those legs. It's up to you. You pick where you need to be. And again, modification would be seated. You'll still get the core engaged without that much pressure. 10 seconds to go. Woo. Breathe, breathe. Yes, you can rotate those knees and hips just a bit. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it out, up onto your feet. All right, heaviest weight that you got into a swing. Then we get a little bit longer of a breather, right? So let's take it here. Watch me here. If you've never done your swing before, again, we're gonna connect with that core. You can take it with just that hinge. It is just a 2-legged deadlift. Totally fine. If you're able to do the swing, we're gonna power it back, we're gonna drive it up. I want you to think about pushing the feet into the floor, connecting with that core, lifting with that pelvic floor, squeezing in the back, but not lifting with the arms. I know, I'm gonna cue you with those things as we go. Get set up, kettlebell in the center, hinge it here, prep it, 3, 2, you got 30 seconds. Take it up, drive it up. Connect with that deep core. Hips and ribs are coming in as you squeeze in those glutes and hamstrings. So you're locking out in the knees and the hips at the top, squeezing the armpits, I like to say, because that keeps those arms from lifting, but keeps those lats and your back engaged, right? Power it up. Push into the heels, push into those feet, all the way through. You got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pedal your feet right here. Catch your breath, team. I want you to shake it out. Everybody grab a sip of water. That first round is done, right? No repeat. It went fast. We got a lot in. All right. Quick sip. Then we're gonna grab that medium to heavy kettlebell. Going into our next move. Whew. We got a gunslinger curl. So watch me one time. You're down at your side. You're gonna sling it, catch it, we're gonna lunge it, right? So 2 different parts, sling and catch, lunge. You'll add a little twist if you want. If that's too heavy for you, you take 2 hands, sling, lunge, back to here, all right? You can still do a cross curl like this, or you can get a little heavier, get a little power. If you've never done a gunslinger curl before, you can just take it across your body. Pick up your feet or pivot. Let's turn it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Gunslinger. Catch it with the core. Lunge it down. Here we go. Sling, catch. All the way through. 2 hands. We're here. Here. Take it here. And if you want, you can twist over that knee as you go down. Little extra, right? Breathe. I know that's really gonna throw that core, but you're strong. You can do it. 10 seconds. Yes. Breathe. Boom. Last one. Good. And relax. Bend your knees. Give your hands a little break. So a lot of things working there. As you catch that kettlebell, tighten in that core. As you lunge, stabilize here. If you want to add that little twist away from the front of your body, go for it. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it here. All the way back. You can pick up those feet, woo, just like that, or pivot if your floor is good for it. 2 hands, remember you're going across your body, lunge, and here. Modify the lunge, just keep it small, right? Add that twist across your body if you want. That feels okay. Breathe up. Yes. Can we get just one more? Take it here. Breathe and relax. All right, team, so we've got a windmill. You can go low, you can go high. It is what is best for you. Low windmill is here. Turn that toe out, reaching it up. We got it here to here. High windmill, you're gonna rack it, take it here. Join me in 3, 2, 1. One side then the other. Core focused. So we're getting shoulder mobility, shoulder strength either way, even if your kettlebell is low. However, we're also really having to work those obliques and stabilize in the core. And we're getting flexibility and mobility, right? So whatever is best for you, if it's low or if it's high, but push up through that back leg, slow and controlled. We only got 1 set. Remember, it's no repeat. We'll get that other side, but then that's it. So stand right here. And up, last one. And breathe. We're gonna switch it to that other hand. Remember, you can go low, other foot turns out. Remember, it's really a hinge, and then you push up through that back leg. So you're either going high with it, pop it up, nice and straight either way, core engaged, not flaring those ribs. Here we go. Take it up. And you like to do what I call spotting the bell. That's what a lot of people call it. Spot the bell. Looking up at that kettlebell. Opening up that hand. So we open up the chest, the shoulders. And again, it truly is a hinge and then a push up. But this side is working extra hard. Remember, it's totally fine if you want to take it low. And breathe, yes. Take it low. And breathe, there we go. Last one right here. And up, nice team. All right, guys, let's take it into a curtsy lunge with a little handoff. So watch me here. Heavy weight if you can, because we're really just handing it off. We're not really lifting unless you want. I'll give you that option. We're gonna cross it under, hand it off. Cross it under, hand it off. So you're going through the legs. Let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Take it here. Whoo, right? This one is, again, harder than it looks. I want that weight to go side to side, so you have to stabilize here. Leg is working hard. You can keep it slower or not as high if you want. If you want to add a row, you can. So you can keep it here or row. Row. Yes. Whoo. Burn 10 seconds. That row is extra, but it is up to you. Last one. Give yourself a shake. I know, lots of legs, arms, lots of core just by that handoff. You're going to feel off balance. That is on purpose. Find that good curtsy. If it bothers your knees, keep it here. If you need to keep it higher, you can. Hand it off. Hand it off. If you want to add that row, add that row. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Hand it off. Find your balance. Push in that front heel. Chest is coming towards that knee. So we're a little bit forward, right? Yes. Row if you want. Take it here. Here. Yes. Up. And breathe. Yes. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. All right, guys, we got a couple things, a quick little circuit on the mat. But before we do that, let's get some cardio mobility. Watch me, we got rainbow arms and a transverse side here and back, rainbow. So it looks like this. You're going into that side lunge, opening it up, but I want you to get that stretch. Arms go wide, arms go wide. Then we got some core and a swing. 40, here we go. Take it here. Take it here. I want big arms. If you want more cardio, you can take it quicker. If you don't want to be on that transverse, that diagonal, you can just shuffle it here. Again, big arms all the way through. There's that heart rate, right? I know I'm feeling it. I promised you cardio. Whew. Transverse rainbow, rainbow transverse. Done. Yes. 10 seconds. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Let's take it down onto our mat. So heavy kettlebell behind your head. I want you to watch me here. We're taking it down. You're gonna grab it here. Modification, watch your head, is just gonna be that bridge, but I want you to push into that weight. Otherwise, we're gonna take it here. We're gonna lower those legs. I'm gonna give you a few options. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower them down. Bring it up. So you can start with that. Again, if you really need to modify, you shouldn't be doing that core. Let's lift in a bridge. Lift in a bridge, but pull those elbows in tight. I want you to squeeze in the triceps. You're not pulling that weight. You're just holding yourself stable. If you want, little lift at the top. Take them down, little lift at the top. Yes, lower. And up, whew. Yes, and up. You can make it even smaller if that's better for where you are today. You do you, be where you are today. We got 3, 2, 1. Yes, relax. Up onto your feet, find that heavy kettlebell. We are taking it to a swing, team. All right, catch your breath into that swing. Again, just what we did before. We're zipping up that core. You can keep it with just the deadlift, just the hinge, if that is best for you today. Otherwise, zip up that core. Lift up on that pelvic floor, shoulders back. Here we go, prep it. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Remember, we're keeping that kettlebell chest level or below. The heavier you are, the harder it is to use those arms, so it should stay low. It is back loaded from your posterior chain. So you're powering it up, squeeze in the glutes, zip up in the core, log out in those feet. Breathe, 10 to go. Yes. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pedal those feet, grab a quick sip of water, team. Everything else is down on our mat. Let's get it done. All right, so, let's take it down. We're gonna come on our backs. You watch me first. I'm gonna give you some options. You need to elevate, to modify, go for it. Otherwise, we are getting that upper body push like a press. So we'll get triceps, we'll get chest and shoulders. We're gonna take that opposite leg, we're gonna come up and down. You can keep it right here, or you can take it here. You're gonna bring it up like this, here to here. I'm gonna give you that option to add a crunch, but it is up to you, all right? So modification would just be a bridge and a lift. Otherwise, let's get that core. So curl, you've got that press, bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Everything up, cross, and down. If you're modifying, you're gonna do a little lift with the bridge. Other hand is out for balance. And then if you can, lift that leg up, lower. Take it up. If you wanna lift in a crunch, you can, little extra core. I know, it's a lot. You can bring that elbow in. Think of that 45-degree angle so we get extra triceps, back of the arms, while we get that core, chest and shoulders. 5 seconds, I know. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, breathe, relax. Same thing, other side. I'm gonna adjust my airflow right here. So remember, you're gonna wrap it in, press it up strong, then wrap it in. So not super tight, but about halfway. 45-degree angle, other leg down, other leg up, here we go. Take it up and down, or you can add the bridge and down. We're right here. And breathe. And here. Yes, up and down. Take it up and down. Good. Yes, you can. We're towards the end of this workout, and I believe in you. I know you can do it. You are here. You showed up. That is all that matters. Last one. Yes. Relax. Stretch it out, team. Woo. All right, so roll over on to your side. How about we get that side plank right here? So we're gonna lift it up and hold. We're gonna add a little kick out to the side. Watch me, up, out, in. Join me. So we're going up, out, and down. Up, out, breathe, lift. If you wanna have this hand here, you can. We're getting obliques, core, outer thighs and glutes, all the way through. Reach, 10 seconds. Pull in the center. Take it up. Last 2. 1 more. Relax, take those feet out. Little stretch right here. We're gonna do the same thing, other side. We're here, so on your knees. You can try it on the toes as well. It's a little hard on that lower leg, so I like to use the knees and then really focus on lifting for the obliques and that nice strong kick. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up, kick, and down. Up, kick. You can also just hold this as a side plank. We're almost done. Woo. Up, and breathe. Lift. Take it here. Through that hip, through that glute. These muscles are so important. We get all those big muscles with our squats, our lunges, our swings, but we wanna get those smaller muscles, adductors, abductors, through the glutes, through the hips, last one, and relax. All right, team, so we are here. I want you to grab a kettlebell, medium to heavy. This is gonna be a fun one. We are gonna do a plank row, but an iso hold. So if you need to modify, you're gonna take that opposite leg, you're just gonna hold it here. We're gonna hold for 20, hold for 20. If you are able, we're gonna bring it all the way up, and you're here, we're gonna hold for 20. You wanna try not to slip back, stay forward in it. If you need to, you can also come down on the elbow, but we're trying not to twist too much, all right? 20 seconds, little stretch, 20 seconds, other side. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ground into that hand, and then try to get those hips square. Pull that elbow up. Yes, you can. Again, modification, you're gonna have that opposite leg, you're still gonna get that core work, right? Right here, everything's in. If you can, we're here. Yes, and we're done. Stretch it back. Let's get the same thing on that other side. So zip up the core. We're pulling that elbow up. I'm gonna switch this way. Modification is opposite side here. Otherwise, bring it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. Yes, I know it's tempting to really turn into it, but I want you to try to stay here. I know that's hard. Drop that knee if you need to. Plank row, iso hold. We're getting lots of back. We're getting lots of core. We're getting everything in 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch. Good work, team. All right, so let's get a little cardio core mobility, a swing, maybe a bonus, and we're done. Watch me here. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna power forward in that plank. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna power forward. We're gonna add on as we go, but zip up that core. Let's get 40 seconds. It's mobility. We'll add as we go. 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Up to plank if that's right for you, or modified child's pose. Down, or cat to cow. Here and here. Take it here. Let's cross it through. If you're good. Back. Mobility. Yes. Back and cross. Little twist. And here. Core kicks in. Open up the hips. Stretch the back and shoulders. Here. Yes, last one. Good. And relax. How about another swing, team? Let's get it done. We are so close. Whew. Let's take it here. Zip up that core. Hinge it here. Whatever you got for 30 seconds. Let's get it done. It's a deadlift. It's a swing. Whatever you got. 3, 2, 1. Power. Bring it up. If you're feeling it, hand it off. One at a time. If you are comfortable with the swing, breathe. Yes. Gives you a little bit more power through the core. And then again, it's that unilateral work. We've been doing this whole workout. One side with the weight, other side has to stabilize. Whew. Yes. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Team, yes. How about it? I think we have time for a bonus move. Let's get it done. Here we go. Whew. We got our squat. We got our clean squat press. We love this move, right? You're here, squeam, clean, squat, press, pop it back if you want. You're gonna rotate and rotate. If you'd rather, you can just keep it here, clean, squat, press, and just do knees and knees. Join me last minute. Here we go. Clean, squat, press, pop it back, rotate, side plank, rotate, pop it in, get set up, clean, squat, press, pop it back, rotate, and rotate. Here you go. Clean, squat, press. If you're staying upright, side knee, back down, halfway there. Yes! Stay with me. You made it this far. You're gonna finish out these last 20 seconds. I don't care what it looks like. I just want you to keep moving with me today. You are here, and you are strong, and you are capable. I know you can do this. Whew. I'm tired too. Focus on that form. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you did. Take it down, stretch it back. Yes, team. Whoo. Catch your breath. Come up on those knees if that feels okay for you. Get a little stretch. You can even bring one right here. Good work, everybody. I know that was a lot. Again, no repeat, except for the swings and a little bit of right side, left side. If this feels good for you, take it here. Otherwise, Take it up right here. Get that little hamstring stretch. If you're okay on the floor or the mat, lean into it here. Pull that toe towards you. Did anybody notice I got new shoelaces? If you have watched my videos for a while, I love these shoes. Take it here, a little stretch. But my laces were so long and always came untied. Kurt finally got me some that don't tie. So I forget what they're called. I will make sure I put it in the description. But lean into it here. If that's not good for you, take it up right here. Whoo! Ha! Balance. Yes, team, you did it. How do you feel? Hope you're feeling good. Take it right here, roll those shoulders. Bring it up. I'm so proud of you for being here today. Everything we did was working the core. Everything we did was working our balance. That's what makes this stuff so challenging. Everything we did, we had to stabilize. We had to have that foundation. My goal in this Absolution Challenge is to get you thinking about all of the ways that our core is the center of all of our movement. Everything we do comes from our centers. That's why we want to be strong. That's why we want to be functional. That's why we want to know how to breathe, how to engage, how to stand, to have that good posture, all of it. So, thank you for being here today and bearing with me on some of that tough balance work, but you did it. I hope it went by quick. No repeat usually does, but I know, sometimes these workouts feel long, sometimes they blow by. All kind of depends on where you are today, but I'll tell you, where you were today was here. If you're able, bring one foot up. If that's not good for you, just tilt that hip forward. You can even put a hand on the wall or reach to the back. I'm sweating. I'm tired. I need more water. I'm gonna do all of it just after this. Other side, hand back, wall if you got it, or just fingertips, foot up, or here. I hope you feel energized. I hope you feel accomplished. I hope that you realize how strong you are and that you can challenge yourself in so many different ways. Thank you so much for joining me today. Give yourself a second just to center your body, to thank your body for being here with you today. I'm thanking you for being here with me today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your no repeat kettlebell full body core workout. Great job, everybody.